delving into the specifics of what Jung meant by psychoid function. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but it's just how I'm going to say it because I'm not sure. Anyway, Marie von Franz explains, in his view, the psychoid system is the part of the psychic realm where the psychic element appears to mix with inorganic matter. Jung referred to the associative thought energy patterns of the collective unconscious as archetypes. Archetypes are more or less the inborn normal complexes that we all have. Thus, Jung understood archetypes to be inborn disposition or unobservable psychic structures that, in recurring typical situations, produce similarly structured ideas, thoughts, emotions, and fantasy motifs. The Jungian archetypes have often been compared with the Platonic ideas, notes von Franz. Clarifying the difference between the structure and the image that the archetype takes, she says there is no doubt that the archetypal structures are inherited. This is not, however, the case with the images. The disposition is passed down, the structures are passed on, and they then always produce the same or similar images afresh. When an inborn archetypal structure passes into the manifest form of an archetypal fantasy or image, the psyche makes use of impressions from the external surroundings for its means of expression. Therefore, the individual images are not entirely identical, but only similar in structure. Oh, this one's kind of long. Who formed the things of sense after the pattern of the ideas? Was a question posed by Plato in one of his dialogues. Also in Timaeus, Plato states that the creator of the world did this in looking on the eternal archetypes. Just as Plato proposed in his theory of forms that ideas or thought forms were the models or archetypes from which objects were structured, his doctrine of a world soul is tantamount to Jung's collective unconscious and Seth's framework too. By the way, I'm going to stop right here because I need to add a comment. I didn't cover the page that talked about this Seth, but I guess that was like a channeled entity, and I wasn't interested in that part. I don't know if it's for sure if any of that is, legit. But like I said, throughout this book, there's a lot of stuff about energy and consciousness, and so I'm taking what I can use or what I can learn from and leaving the rest, basically. So let me continue. Plato states in Timaeus that there was a massive simultaneity of mathematical forms present in the body of ideas, following the example of which the visible world was created. Since these could not be translated into actual reality all at once, the demiurge created a revolving model so that the individual forms could manifest in a temporal succession, and in fact, in accordance with the sequential arrangement of the natural numbers, wrote Marie von Franz in Psyche and Matter.